I ordered solid surface countertops last year for 2 different kitchen renovation projects from 2 different Home Depot locations. And in this video I want to share my experience and I want to tell more about my regrets. So make sure that you watch this video till the very end to learn how to avoid those mistakes and regrets so that you have happier results at the end of your kitchen renovation. Now let's talk about the regrets that I have. First one comes from the very beginning when I was choosing and ordering the countertop. And I feel like this was more like my mistake rather than the salespeople or the manufacturers, maybe manufacturers as well. When I was ordering, I saw a tiny piece of sample of that countertop that I wanted, so I didn't see the whole slab. So since I ordered 2 different solid surface countertops, one was pretty simple and it didn't have any veins, so I'll insert the videos here, and that one came out really nice. The edges, overall design was really beautiful and I loved it, and the color, everything was nice. But what I regret is the solid surface countertop that I ordered particular for my own kitchen. When it came to the installation, I saw the whole, like the slab that was made, right? It looked really different. I wouldn't particularly say that it's ugly, but it didn't fit the entire space. The kitchen cabinets that I purchased are off-white, and the countertop that I ordered apparently was called like a hospital white, so which was a total disaster to me. That was a huge mistake from my side, because I didn't call and ask specifically about the tones, undertones, about the color, if it's warm white, if it's cold white. So if you're going for something that you're not seeing in real life, if you don't go to the studio and then you're not able to see the whole slab or bigger piece of samples, then I would highly recommend you to call the company or call even the manufacturer and ask for more pictures about the design, about the edges of the countertop. So I'm gonna show the edges of the countertop. The edges are really ugly. I'm not sure if it's something that was purposefully made or it's just mistake. They look as if it was scratched or damaged. Another countertop at my rental property doesn't have any issues because that's just kind of a plain white with a little bit of, like, you know, tiny dots, and that looks really simple. Now mine has those issues, so I highly recommend you to take care of those issues beforehand. Make sure before placing your order and paying for those countertops. By the way, my name is Miriam. I work in tech. I'm a mom, a wife. I love traveling and we make a lot of home renovation projects. So if you're interested in those, then consider subscribing to my channel, since I'll be sharing all my experiences right here in this channel. The next regret comes at the next step when it came to the measuring. The professionals were supposed to come to our kitchen when the new base cabinets were already installed. They wait until all the base cabinets are installed so they can take, like, you know, accurate measurements. For our rental property, I was able to schedule it pretty quick. They were available. But when I called a week later and wanted to schedule an appointment for measuring, then they said that they are pretty busy and they weren't able to send anybody until a couple weeks later. It took a lot of wait time. There was really bad communication from the Home Depot kitchen design representatives, and I felt like they were the new people, like newly hired, like very young ladies, who didn't really know what they were doing. Whenever I asked like questions about like the wait times, about the process, they weren't able to answer. I was really mad at them, and I regret that I worked particularly with that location for our kitchen. Fortunately for the rental property kitchen, I worked at another Home Depot location. There was a man who was working for more than 15 years. I was very happy with that Home Depot location because of that person who was working with us on our kitchen design and also the countertop order. I had like 2 entirely different experiences at 2 different Home Depot locations, and that broken communication for our personal, like for our kitchen, just, you know, killed it. So I regret so much that I didn't pay attention at the very beginning, and I could have just go to further location, but I might have gotten, you know, better results with them. I highly recommend you to shop around at different locations. If you're going to order at Home Depot, then if there's another Home Depot nearby, then check out that location as well. So the next step is the countertop being manufactured. For our rental property, countertop was manufactured pretty quick, and they finished the installation within 8 weeks. It was like maybe 6 or 7 weeks. I was expecting that our countertop will also come and be installed, but that never happened, and I waited for another week. I called the Home Depot. They said that they know nothing about the order, and they forgot. They never updated. I assume they never called the manufacturers. So I wasted another week, and after that I asked for their phone number for the person particularly who was responsible for the Home Depot projects at that countertop manufacturing company. Now I'm communicating directly to those manufacturers, and I asked them what was going on during the last 2 months, and they said that there are delays because of the materials and it's not prepared yet. At that manufacturer company told that she sent an email saying that there are delays due to the material shortage, but from Home Depot I have never heard anything. Overall 3 months of waiting time was a killer, and I regret so much because I could have, you know, changed the design and get the countertop that was already available. If I was, you know, communicated earlier, I think we could make that change and speed up the process and get it done sooner. So I highly recommend you to communicate with your local Home Depot representative, and also make a direct call to the manufacturers themselves as well. The next thing was the countertop installation, and I literally had no issues. I felt like the solid surface countertop was pretty light installation comparatively to the real stone countertops. So they came and they glued it down. Whatever was uneven, they just sanded it. Since it's sandable solid surface countertop, it had no issues. And finally, I just want to give you some tips. First thing is you want to order the countertop really early, as soon as you can, and ask them to come to measure right after the base cabinets are already installed. Maybe your upper cabinets are not installed, but the base cabinets should be installed at the time of measurement. The next tip is obviously see the whole countertop if you can. If not, then request for bigger, larger samples, or ask for more pictures of the countertop. Those will give you better ideas. And also look at edges of the countertop, especially if you're ordering the solid surface. And last but not least, shop at different Home Depot locations, because you might find, you know, more experienced kitchen designer staff at those locations, and they might be more helpful, and overall your experience might be much better. I hope that you have, you know, smooth countertop purchase and installation process. Also, I'm creating a series of home renovation videos where I share our regrets, tips and hacks. So if you're interested in those, then subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested more in particular kitchen renovation, then watch this next 2 videos. It's about the kitchen renovation mistakes, and the second one is about the our solid surface countertop review. So you will see how it performs after we have been using it for 1 year, and if it's a good choice for you. So go ahead and watch those videos, and I'll see you in my next video.